Okay, so continuing the I Am Talking series, this is part 3, and it's about the idea of these videos is to just invite awareness of the I Am more and more through talking about it. I'm not sure if it works, but I actually feel that it does work a little bit, and it's also fun just to talk about the I Am. I think the I Am is like, if we leave out the creator, right? If we leave out the infinite God creator that is not even being out, and we just look at the beingness and the world, or the world, right? Which is just possible because of beingness. Then the beingness is the most important thing, in my opinion. So just inviting the awareness of the beingness that is already there for everybody, equally so, but the awareness of the beingness is not equal. Just to invite the awareness of the beingness in is a good idea, I think, right? So this is the idea of these videos, and yeah, I mean, it's mostly for myself, but maybe somebody else enjoys them, or at least gets the idea to also talk about the I Am more, and therefore invite it in more, or do the 2 to 5 seconds of Continue, or do any sort of kind of I Am meditation, or listen to Continue, or whatever, or listen to Luke in the Massaro University, which I find his sessions pretty cool. So this video is about looking for the I Am, right? And what I learned from the Continue Berlin talk, which is also available on YouTube, and I can link it in the description. I attended this one live, and I think just the attendance of being there live helped me to open up more to it, right? So this is something that he said, which is that, or I derived this from it. He didn't really say it in those words, but looking for the I Am is wrong. It doesn't work. Why is that? It is because I can only look for something that I envision, right? So I can only look for something that I have a picture of, or an idea of, or feeling of, right? And then I'm looking for this picture or this feeling, right? I think most people look for feeling, right? Because all we want to do as people is like feel better, right? So we think, okay, the I Am makes me feel better, like being enlightened is like, it feels better than not being enlightened. So I'm looking for that feeling, right? Which is a good idea, but it's not the practice. It's not the I Am, because if I have a feeling and then I'm looking, then I remember that feeling and I look for that feeling again, or a deepening of that feeling, I'm looking for a mental picture. A picture, whether it be an actual picture or a mental picture, is a space-time object, right? So the I Am is not a space-time object. It's like the only thing that is not a space-time object, right? And that's what that's what I want to have more in my life, and that's what probably any listener to this who made it until minute 4 is looking for. So we're not looking for anything really, right? So looking for is wrong, and looking for the I Am is actually running away from the I Am, right? Because we actually don't want to tune out of it, out of the thoughts, right? So we think, how can I stay in my thoughts but still feel like I have done my due diligence of trying to become enlightened? Well, I guess I'm just gonna look for it, right? Doesn't work. What works is tuning out of all of these thoughts and realizing that all of these thoughts happen in beingness, which is not a finding. It's not a finding sensation. We didn't find the I Am. We just saw that it was already there, and it is already there, or better to be said, it is already there. It never was, right? Because it's only in the now. It doesn't exist in time. So that's my current understanding, and there was a very good realization to stop this efforting of trying to find it, right? Because like any trying to find it comes from the person, it comes from the gremlin, it comes from the ego, it comes from my protector self trying to help me navigate this matrix, trying to help me solve problems, trying to help me feel better, trying to be a master of my life, right? But what is my life? My life is objects in the I am. It's not the I am, right? So all I want to do is become better at being distracted from beingness. I want to become better at thinking. I want to become better at manifesting. I want to become better at navigating the matrix, right? And that is not the I am, it's all good. Like it's not like it's. I think having a good life is better than having a bad life, obviously. And having things that make me happy is better than not having those things, right? So that's another topic. But the I am topic is not to be found in space time. It's not to be found in objects. It's the basis of the objects, right? So that was pretty cool to realize that. And it makes it kind of hard because I can't use my personality to become enlightened, right? Not even like the most enlightened part of my personality is equipped to make me aware of the beingness, right? It's almost like the personality wants to cloak, it wants to make the I-amness disappear and say, I'm the only thing that can help you. I'm the only thing that happens here. Nothing under me, nothing kind of making me even giving me the ability to even seem like I exist. No, there's nothing. No, don't look. Trust me and my strategies. I don't know if that makes sense. I just voiced the gremlin, right? So the gremlin tries to make you unaware of the I am, right? And when the gremlin says, well, let me steer the ship here, I know how to be enlightened, then the gremlin is not necessarily doing something bad. The gremlin tries to make you feel good, right? It might make you motivated to meditate or whatever. But like Bentinho said in the Berlin talk, don't meditate. Just see that the awareness of anything is the basis of it. Tune out. See, the mind is minding. The body is bodying. But how do I know that? Right? It's not because of the gremlin. It's not because of my personality. It's not because of my funny face. It's because of the awareness of it. Right? Yeah, so that is today's episode.